Welcome to English Binglish Part 2. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's practice listening in English.
Hello and welcome. In this video, you will learn English through a natural and simple story. This story uses easy words, real life sentences, and daily English. You don't need to memorize anything. Just listen, read, and repeat. This story will help you improve listening skills, reading skills, speaking skills. Sentence structure, pronunciation. So relax, take a deep breath, and enjoy the story. Let's begin. The story. A simple day that changed everything. My name is Alex. I live in a small city. My life is simple but busy. Every morning I wake up at 6 o'clock. I open my eyes slowly and look at the ceiling. The first thing I do is check my phone. I look at the time. Then I read a few messages. After that, I get out of bed and go to the bathroom. I wash my face with cold water. It helps me feel fresh and awake. I brush my teeth and look in the mirror. I smile and say, "Today will be a good day." Morning routine. I go to the kitchen and make breakfast. Usually, I drink a cup of tea and eat two slices of bread. While eating, I sit near the window. I watch people walking on the street. Some people are going to work, some are jogging, some are talking on the phone. The city looks calm in the morning. After breakfast, I take a shower and get dressed. I wear simple clothes, a shirt, jeans, and shoes. Before leaving the house, I take my bag and check my keys. I don't want to forget anything. Then I lock the door and step outside. Going to work. I walk to the bus stop. It takes about 10 minutes. The air feels fresh. Birds are singing. Cars are passing by. When the bus arrives, I get on and find a seat. Sometimes the bus is crowded. Sometimes it is quiet. Today it is quiet. I look outside the window and think about my day. I have work to do, emails to answer, and meetings to attend. I work in a small office. My job is not very difficult, but it needs focus. Time passes quickly when I am busy. I write emails, I check documents, I talk to my boss. At lunchtime, I feel hungry. Lunch break, I go out with my friend Sam. We work in the same office. We talk about life. Sam asks, "Do you like your job?" I think for a moment and say, "It's okay, but I want to do something more meaningful." Sam nods. "I feel the same way," he says. After lunch, we pay the bill and go back to work. An unexpected moment in the afternoon. Something unexpected happens. My boss calls me into his office. "Alex," he says, "I have an opportunity for you." I feel nervous but excited. There is a new project, he continues. It needs creativity and responsibility. I listen carefully. "Would you like to try?" he asks. I take a deep breath and answer, "Yes, I would love to." He smiles. "Good, I believe in you." That moment changes how I feel about my job. That was a simple English story, like our daily routine. Now I am going to tell about another interesting story. My English journey, a real life story. I still remember the first time English made me feel small. I was in a classroom full of students, and the teacher asked a simple question in English. Everyone was quiet. I knew the answer in my language, but the English words were trapped in my mind. My heart started beating fast. My hands were cold and I stayed silent. That day I realized English was not just a subject for me, it was a fear. For many years, English felt like a wall between me and the world. I avoided speaking because I was scared of mistakes and laughter. When someone spoke English fluently, I admired them and secretly wished I could speak like that one day. I thought English was only for smart people, not for someone like me. One day something changed. I met a person who spoke broken English but spoke with confidence. People listened, people understood. That moment hit me hard. I realized English did not need to be perfect, it needed to be brave. I started my journey quietly. I talked to myself in English while walking alone. I watched movies without subtitles and guessed the meanings. The biggest change came when I spoke English in public for the first time. My voice shook. My grammar was wrong, but I finished my sentence. No one laughed. Instead, someone smiled and replied. That small conversation felt like a victory bigger than any exam result. Today, English is no longer my enemy, it is my companion. I still make mistakes, but I speak without fear. My journey taught me that learning English is not about vocabulary or grammar. It is about courage, patience, and believing in yourself. And this journey is still going on. If you enjoyed this story, keep practicing every day. Your English will improve step by step. See you in the next story.